Hi everybody, welcome back one final time for the spring semester to our Pilates class. Let's go through and get you a solid core workout with some time to stretch at the end. We will start seated and let's do our opening stretches first. You can sit with your legs crossed. Inhale, one arm comes up. And bend over into a mermaid stretch, opening the lungs. Sit tall, other side, arm comes up. Imagine inflating that lung that's opening. Exhale. Repeat other side, back and forth, giving yourself a second to let the spine warm up. Stretch back and forth at your own pace. Enjoy the movement, the breathing, the relaxation, and the settling into your body, getting ready for your mat workout. Sit back up, inhale, bring both arms overhead. Exhale, forward bend. Leaning over those thighs. Start to round the spine, really try to curl through the ribs, tap the floor, then straight arms lift up, flat back, return to the ceiling. Feel those hips stretch out as you bend forward, lengthen, 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 then curl, actively tapping the floor, reaching up, relaxing the shoulders as you sit up. Keeping the knees relaxed. And one more time, stretch forward. Sit bones stay anchored to the mat. Round and tap the floor. Lift up, feel that active stretching through the hips. Inhale to the ceiling. Release the arms, turn to the side. Give yourself space to roll down. Arms reach forward. Start to curl with the tailbone first. Lower back. Knees stay pointed to the ceiling. Pause when you're halfway down. Feel that belly button pulling in, low back stretching. Curl up, keeping an arch so you reach for your feet. Then return to sit straight up. Curl tailbone down. 2, 3, pause on count number 4. And deepen your curl by curling the shoulders in to sit up. Reach forward, stack the shoulders over the heels. One more time, half roll down. Toes stay connected. Try to go an inch lower, pause. Hold that curl, open the low spine. Tuck forward. Stack it up. And we'll journey all the way to the floor on this next roll down. Tailbone, pelvis, low back, middle back, ribs and shoulders. Hug the knees in and rock side to side gently. Feel some movement through the hips, through the pelvis. No right or wrong way to do this one, just moving yourself into a space that feels good for you. Then we can put our knees in tabletop. Let's put those knees and ankles together. Knees are over hips. And take both legs out so they're glued together. I'm just stretching my legs out and in. Really thinking about yourself as being like a mermaid here. One leg in and out. There's a lot of stability when you hold those legs together. So going right into the double leg stretch is possible. You don't need to go low to the mat. You're just kicking straight out and in at about 45 degrees. 4 more times. And in. 3, 2, 1. Return to tabletop and let the legs open, hip width apart. Now kick one foot out lowering it down towards the mat and in. Notice you are in a completely different position now, and the challenge changes, moving one limb at a time and actually stretching down for the mat. Let's bring the arms into it. Hold them up above the shoulders. Then both arms extend down as your leg kicks. Return back to like the dead bug position. Down and up. So I'm just patting down, palms towards the hips as I kick. Out and in. Less stability because we lifted our hands up off the floor. They were giving us some balance. 2 more. Out. Up. Out. Up. Let's turn it into a dead bug where the opposite arm and leg open away from each other and back in. Stretch away and in. Notice how we have not lifted the head off the mat yet. We're working through some very important stability work right here. This is a really good exercise for your deep abs, your transverse abs, and especially your internal obliques, the ones that are underneath the external obliques, because we are resisting a twist here. Let's pause in the middle and take the final step here, which is going to be 2 legs out, out, in. So we have come back to a double leg extension, but the legs are separated. Keep that belly button pulled in, don't lose your pelvis. Then lower the hands as you kick out, out. Raise the hands in with the knees. Out, out, in, shakes. Out, out, in, out, 2, in. Let's do 2 more sets. Out, exhale, in, 1 more, out, out, and in. Feet to the floor, those legs we're working. Hands behind the head, we will abdominal curl up, head, neck, and shoulders, and lower back down. Only 5 times with the regular curls. 3, 4, 5. Now we'll take it up for 3 counts. So it's exhale, lift, 2, squeeze, 3, lower, 4. Up, up. You can add a reach at the end, lower back down. Up, 2, squeeze, and down. You feel each rib roll off the mat. So you really encourage your curl, not just a lift, but a curl through those ribs, through the spine, to the bottom rib. 2 more times, exhale, up, up, reach, lower back, exhale, up, up, and final reach, lower back. Let's do some side abs. Turn to the side, dropping the knees. Keep the shoulders where they were, so big twist. Back shoulder tries to stay anchored to the floor, or at least as close as you can get it. From here, you can guide yourself with the top arm up, reaching behind the hip. Feel that space close between the rib and the hip, and inhale back. Exhale up, close your gap. Inhale back. Trying to keep your knees connected if you can. Sometimes it's a choice of whether my knees connect or my shoulder stays back, depending on how much of a twist you can get from your spine. The point is that we want to be in a twisted position to make this a side curl. Up, 4, 3, 2, 1. How about we fan the top leg by kicking it out. Hands come to the floor, palms down, and up. Pick up your bottom foot. If it stayed on the mat, just tap that toe and continue this motion. So it's a fan over and a squeeze up. Just the big toe tapping and keeping you centered. Deep squeeze, deep twist over, squeeze up. Twist over, over, up. Up, you can feel that oblique you just worked is gonna feel different here. Up, up, over, over. Now try to straighten the bottom leg. Big challenge, but you can use the bottom leg to push a little bit into the top leg. Make your half twist up and half twist over. Exhale, use the abs. Support from the palms on the mat. To steady you, deep twist, shoulder stays down, and up, up, some inner thigh work, down, down, 2 more times. Squeeze, up, up, lower, down, down, ooh, 1 more time, up, up, tap the toes, center yourself again on the mat, hug into a ball, knees to the chest, curl the head up. We'll take a double leg stretch from here, hands lower to the hips, stretch up the arms and the legs out, hug it back in. Inhale up, 2, exhale, squeeze, tuck, inhale back, 2, and squeeze, tuck, inhale, back, exhale, up, 3 more, inhale, back, exhale, up. You can shift your gaze to the ceiling as you reach out and to the belly button. In, last one, up, up, and in. Hug the knees in, roll up, and let's do some rolling like a ball. Very fun, good for the spine. Hover the toes off the mat. Round your body like you're hugging a ball in between your ribs and your thighs. Leave the hands on the shins if you can. Roll back to the shoulders and up without tapping the feet. You can place the hands behind the thighs if you prefer. Try each way to figure out your method and then roll with it back. Ooh, I didn't squeeze enough. And up. Inhale back, keep the curl. Roll through and up. There it is. Roll back and up. 2 more. Sometimes it can feel lumpy, but you can get through it. Pause at the top on your next one. Cross the feet. We'll turn the body around so that we can come into the side series facing the screen on the other side. But before we get there, since we're in a modified plank, let's go into half plank, lower down as if you're going into a push-up, but don't bend the arms. So it's a scapular push-up. I lower my body down, pull my shoulder blades together, and wrap it back up, separating the shoulder blades, pushing the floor away from me. Lower down, back is flat, and up. The spine goes, and the hips follow, and the thighs follow. So I lower that entire chain from the top of my head down to my knees in one straight line. Down and up, down and up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up to a full plank. Walk the feet in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down, feet come forward, and we're ready for the side curl on the other side. Knees tuck up, one hand reaches up and over. Make sure your shoulder is trying to go to the mat behind you. Knees stay together as much as they can. Inhale back, exhale, curl up, stretch and release. 2, 3, 4, 'Closing that space between the bottom rib and the top of the hip. Twisting curl for the obliques, up and down, lift and lower. 4 more, reach. 3, 2, 1. Now you leave your head back and place the palms on the mat. Top leg extends out. Fan up, letting your bottom leg follow. If you need to straighten out, do that here. Just be big toe taps to the floor on the supporting leg. We do the half windshield wiper over. Deep twist, twist, twist. That stretch feels nice. Exhale, up, up, up. On this one, we keep the knees separated. Exhale, pull the belly button and zip it back up to the top. Inhale over. And zip it back up. On the next one, we'll add in the double leg version. Level it up for you as you come over into your twist. Stretch the bottom foot out and exhale, squeeze up, up, up. Oh, my body did not want to do that. It was feeling very stubborn. Big weight, reach over and squeeze up. Feel a little sliding motion between the legs as you come over. And then in with that activation to push you up. This is so much harder. You can always keep it with level 1. Like we started, or stay with me here in the extended version one more time. Tipping over, lifting that hip up, shoulder stays back, and squeeze through the center of the body, up tall, tuck it in, tap it down. Stay on your back for a quick bridge series here. Palms stay down. Curl the tailbone, lift through the spine, yummy roll up, stay relaxed through the shoulders, some hip opening, give yourself a second at the top to feel that stretch before you lower down, and repeat up and down regular bridges. Tell those glutes it's time to join the party. Allow yourself the space to work through. Sometimes bridges feel so stiff at the beginning. If you have really flexible hip flexors, watch that you're not going into too much of an arch. You want to stay in a straight line. The top is here. Hips, knees, shoulders. Lower back down. 3 more. Bridge it up. 2. Down. 2. And up. 2. Down. 2. Last one, holds at the top. Lift. Lift. Big pause. Stretch. Maybe check in with those heels, those toes. How are your feet feeling? Let's do a little dip down, halfway down. And a press up. A little dip down. Press up. Try it with the heel balance. Lift those toes. Lower down. Squeeze up. Oh, that makes it burn everywhere. Little squeezes, in control the whole time. Up and down. One more with the toes up. Then lower the toes, return to your bridge and try heels up. Okay, even more of a challenge. Down and up. 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Last butt squeeze. Up. Lower the heels. Lower the body. Oh my goodness. Hello glutes. Tuck those knees in. We're going to teaser up. Inhale, arms back. Exhale. Go for it. Full teaser. You're ready. Roll up to the high V. Lower down. Tuck the knees in. Inhale, extend the arms overhead. Exhale, up. High V. Squeeze those legs together for stability. We put it all together. Your glutes are on fire because they're helping you kick out to sit up. Reach back one more time. Inhale and exhale. Curl up to your high V. Hold for 5, 4. It's a slow one. 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in. Turn it over. Back series. Come to your half plank. We did your scat push-ups, so why don't we try some regular push-ups here. We do push-ups in Pilates, but I have not been doing many of them, so we'll do a quick set here. Relax the hips. Reach the tailbone towards the knees, the back of the knees. Holding our half plank. You can stay in your plank, or you can do 5 Pilates push-ups with me. Elbows tucked in, tricep push-up. It's down, down, squeeze up, up, lower down. 2, exhale up. 2. These aren't so bad. Those arms need some work too. We're going down. 2, 1, up, up, last one, down, 2, and up, 2. Walk your knees up, plant the wrists under the shoulders, and we'll do some classical swimming. Arm and leg reach away from each other. And down, other side, arm and leg reach away. Lower down. We'll finish with our back work here for a few minutes, but I won't go crazy. I said we'd get a few minutes to stretch at the end as well. This is what I call like the opposite of dead bug. You notice that move we did at the beginning? This is the same thing, only we've flipped ourselves over, so we know that we still need the coordination of the deep abdominal muscles and the back muscles to lift us into extension. Two more times, one on each side. Reach, lower, reach, lower. Walk the hands forward a few inches, tuck the toes underneath you, and come up into your downward facing dog, V shape, to give your shoulders a stretch. Walk the hands back to press the heels into the mat. Calf stretch, we got some calf work in on those bridges with those heels up. We'll count this as a stretch, right? In yoga, they call it a stretch. Keep the head relaxed. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out. Walk the feet out to the end of your mat. Hands forward perhaps an inch to lower into a high plank. And then with all your strength, we warmed up those arms, elbows bend, lower down through the push-up position to the mat. Here is our baby swan. You're ready for it with your hands by your shoulders. You press up into a back bend motion. Elbows stay tucked and lower back down. Exhale up. Don't force it. Notice I'm not going really high. I'm not trying to extend all the way up like I'm doing a Cobra stretch. I'm using my back muscles to lift me up, up, up with support from the hands. But there's all the work coming in from the back. Check in with the legs. Make sure they did not open to a wide V. You're trying to keep them close together, which is harder, but a really good stretch on your hips. I know your arms are a little tired. One more time, press up into the baby swan, but that is because we're using our back, not our hands, so don't use too much with the arms. Lower down. How about some fun swimming right here? Final back exercise. Arms extend out, feet stay close together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up like a Superman and swim it. Paddle, 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 just like the little guy in the bathtub, the wind-up scuba guy. Pat the water for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, deep breath in. So fun, we're gonna do it twice. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, reach up and paddle. 2, 3, 4, go 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower down, walk your hands back in, tuck the elbows. Now push up into your Cobra. This is the stretch, extending up. Stretching the spine, stretching the abs. And relaxing. Trying to keep your legs close together. And hips to heels. Just stay up. So you walk all the way back. Feet come forward. Spine stretch forward, reaching the hands over the feet. You can choose if you want the feet separated. I decided to put my ankles together. We're in our stretch. Then we release down, pull into your hamstring stretch. Try to relax. Feel it through the bottom of the legs, the lower back. The point's not to arch over, but to stretch over. That's where you really get the hamstring stretch in there. Stretching feels nice. We will stretch one foot up, tuck the knee in, hug it in. Take that opposite arm, cross over the knee, so now I'm twisting over the bent knee. Deep stretch for the thigh, deep stretch through the spine. Love this glute stretch. Reach up to the ceiling. Try the other side, hug the knee in, crossing it over. Then take your opposite arm, elbow goes over the knee, stretching over the bent leg. And come back to the center. Let's finish right where we started, feet crossed. I want to thank you so much for joining me through our virtual semester. As of now, we can expect to be back in person so soon. And I hope you stay healthy over the summer. Enjoy some time outside, enjoy some time relaxing. Take one final breath in with me, arms reach up to the ceiling. Forward fold. I will leave you here in this forward stretch. Relax the head, and I'll see you soon.